Good morning, good morning. Here I come, here I come, here I come. Good morning, good morning. We are here, and I am late. Hey, I've been gone for a minute, but I'm back. Back. Took me a little hiatus, man. Took me a hiatus, and took me a break at the gym. Just took me a break, man. Body hurting, mind hurting. Just, you know what I'm saying? Trying to relax. First of all, I want to thank everybody for the birthday wishes, man. Hey, thank you for the love. I appreciate it. I appreciate all the shots out, and it was went for a while, so I feel love. So, because I know I value people's time, man. To take a time out to say, hit the like or say, you know, give me a comment. So I thank you, man. Happy birthday to me, and I thank you, man. I also had my anniversary was May 18th. I didn't post nothing. Like I say, took a hiatus, but I'm back. You'll be seeing me more. I want to say what this show is brought to you today by. This show is brought to you by V. Griffin Cleaning Services. V. Griffin Cleaning Service in the Dallas Metroplex. Hey, make ready, house cleaning, Airbnb cleaning, any clean apartment, V. Griffin Cleaning Service. Hey, call me if you need any cleaner, man. Hey, listen, I worked in the home builder. I know I got some home builders on there, man. Y'all need it to make ready, need it cleaning. Sometimes y'all know, y'all be like, man, I need a cleaner. Hey, give me a call or hit, let me see. Oh, I don't know if I want to put my number. Well, you get messages, but this is what it's brought to you. We're going to get the website. I'm going to get all the information, but V. Griffin Cleaning Services. So you can hit me in the DM. You can hit me on message. You can hit me in the comment. If you need some cleaning done, hey, in the Dallas Metroplex, V. Griffin Cleaners and Services. That's what it's all about, man. So that's what's sponsored today by V. Griffin Cleaners. So, man, check it out, support me. We're gonna get the information to you. So I'm gonna be all week. I think I'm gonna get them more information, phone numbers and all that, so you can call. But that's what I met with the young man, and he younger than me. He ain't no young man, but he younger than me. But he V. Griffin Cleaners Services. Man, make ready, apartment cleaning, house cleaning, any cleaning. Also, neighborhood guys, lawn service. You need lawn service done in the Dallas Metroplex. The neighborhood guys, the lawn service, haul trash and lawn service, neighborhood guys. But I'm gonna get all that information. I'm gonna put in the website so y'all can in the Dallas Metroplex, so we can start supporting our businessmen. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna say black owned. I'm gonna say business, like businessman. You know, business, handle your business, man. So businessman, that's what it's about. V. Griffin Cleaners and the neighborhood guys lawn service. Hey, that's what it is, Dallas Metroplex. So if you need your yard done or you need some cleaning in home, man, I'm telling you, hey, these guys do some good work. So that's it. But hey, let's get to the point. I'm sorry. Hey, let's give honor to the Most High. Did you hear my voice right now? I asked him to put a hedge of protection around you from the top of your head to the bottom of your feet and all around you. Put a hedge of protection around you. That's what it's all about. All praise to the Most High. Because like again, you know what I'm on? I'm on that spiritual help, physical help, mental help, and financial help. And also we throw some networking with people, because you need people. You need people to help you, man. When you're lost, the Most High use people that work with you, man. Come together, you learn. So you need to learn how to network and get with the right people, put them in the right corner, and know how to get yourself right. Also, Word Premier Word on the Streets. You got the link there. Personal development with your boy extraordinaire, me, and had a good guy on there named Vincent came on last Thursday. Man, we want to welcome people. I'm bring on my homegirl Tawana, man. She do insurance. You need any insurance done? Again, I'm about to start putting these people out there information, because man, insurance is very important, as we're going to talk about today also. But getting insurance, getting yourself covered to help your family. So that's what we're talking about, help. And that's why I get on here, man. I just want to help young people and old if they be, but the mostly is young, you know what I'm saying? With their finances, just simple little things, man. Small little simple things. The Most High is simple, give us simplicity. I think we just dealing with simple things. So that's what we're talking about today. Money and the lack of understanding will hurt you in the long run, man. Money and the lack of understanding will drive, I'm telling you, will hurt you in the long run. So we're trying to catch it early. because you have more power between that 20 and 40. It's power, man. It's power between that. You know how to manage your money the right way. Instead of be financially struggling, financially surviving, we want to be thriving. So anyway, what the show is brought to you, what I'm doing today, came from a conversation me and a good friend of mine was having. And I was saying this thing, I said, man, we need to be living under our means. And he corrected me. He said, no, man, I think we need to live within our means. I said, no. He said, well, I said, no, man. I said, no. So we went through talking about, debating about it. So, I went and looked it up, to see what it means. But let me, you know how I do it. I put some links. I got links with some guys that's talking about financial. I got the link to World Premiere Word on the Streets, and also a link to these guys that's going to be talking. And I'm going to get their name before I'm not prepared. It's terrible. I can't see the dude's name. But anyway, let's get a definition. We're going to get the definition. Living above your means. What's the difference between living above your means and living under your means? That's what we need to find out. If there's a difference, or they're the same. So let me see, can I find that? Let me see. Let me see. Yeah, come. Let me find it.
Said, let's go over the difference between living under your means. Okay.
That's not it.
Let's go over the difference between living under your means and living within your means. Living within your means you're spending exactly what you earn. You're covering your expenses, savings, and debt repayment without overspending or underspending. Think of it like balancing a budget perfectly. Living under your means takes it a step further. It means you're spending less than you earn. You're being intentional with your finances, prioritizing saving and investing for the future. This approach helps you build wealth and create the safety net. The main difference between the two is the savings rate. Living under your means typically means you're saving more, while living within your means might mean you're saving less. Both approaches have benefits. Living within your means reduces financial stress and lets you enjoy life. Living under your means builds savings and wealth over time, giving you a cushion for unexpected expenses. Ultimately, the best approach depends on your financial goals and situation. A balanced approach that combines elements of both might be the way to go. Does that make sense? Let's go over the difference between living under your means and living within your means. Living within your means you're spending exactly what you earn. You're covering your expenses, savings, and debt repayment without overspending or underspending. Think of it like balancing a budget perfectly. Living under your means takes it a step further. It means you're spending less than you earn. You're being intentional with your finances, prioritizing saving and investing for the future. This approach helps you build wealth and create the safety net. The main difference between the two is the savings rate. Living under your means typically means you're saving more, while living within your means might mean you're saving less. Both approaches have benefits. Living within your means reduces financial stress and lets you enjoy life. Living under your means builds savings and wealth over time, giving you a cushion for unexpected expenses. Ultimately, the best approach depends on your financial goals and situation. A balanced approach that combines elements of both might be the way to go. Does that make sense? Let's go over the difference between living under your means and living within your means.
Well, I like the balanced approach, but I like living under your means, saving more because I can do more with the money. A lot of people live over their means, above their means. That's what we are now. That's how you get in credit card debt. You live in paycheck to paycheck. That's that financial struggle, the financial survival. We trying to break those ties right there. So that's why I want people to understand the difference of living under your means. Because when I said it to the guy, he said, well, living under means that you poor or you being cheap. And I'm like, no, that's not what that means, man. And I think a lot of people think that because living under the means you don't have nothing, or you live and pay or eating beans and rice. No, it's a strategy. It's a way. It's a vehicle to get in to get you where you're trying to go. But either one of those ways, you need to have a plan of action. And that's what we're going to talk about next time. But right now, we're trying to get the difference between that. The difference between living under your means and living above. So living under your means, I can take whatever I had the rest of mine and I can invest it. I can take whatever that. So if I'm living under my means, if I have some credit, I can have a saving, a cushion for emergencies. I put a hedge of protection around me. Living under my means, I can invest more for the future. That's how I see it. Now, it get to a point like it's levels, like I was telling my friend, which he's living well. I say, man, you started living under your means. Now you're living within your means because you got a system that's set up that's driving you to live within your means. You have a system that have you, but I would say living under your means gets you to live within your means. You know what I'm saying? So then there's another level to that. But that's what I was talking about today, living under your means. So let me go ahead and bring this guy. He said it so well too, and I'm gonna get out of here. Let him talk, and then we're gonna go ahead and end this real quick.
I wish I found you a lot.
I do too. I learned it, but
well, you had a book out now over 20 years.
Yeah.
You learned the money game. You millionaire in 30 years ago was impressive.
Yeah.
I wish I found you a lot sooner. It'd be a GPS or something like that.
You're doing really good, man.
But I had to get it out the mud. Like this is, I really hope not to get it out the mud for my children. Like, I really want to have plans, and even if y'all mess up, I have these insurances and things in place so you're still going to be good. I may not tell you that, but I will.
Feeling trapped in your mortgage like a cage, making you feel like you're stuck from being able to experience freedom and peace of mind. Well, you may not know.
I want to make. You know, they talk about this generational wealth concept, and it's not always what I'm learning now. Everybody don't want to run a business. Everybody can't be a business, but having these right insurances in place, or paying into the right policies and set up the proper accounts, you can be good no matter what.
Sure can.
So that's what I'm focusing on.
Well, I did a video on the Stewardship Coach, which is my Instagram handle, and it was how anyone can become a millionaire.
Yeah, tell me about it.
All right, so the first thing I said is you have to make a decent income.
Yeah.
But now, just by me saying that, automatically people think 200,000, 300,000, $500,000. Nope, a lot of my millionaire clients never made over $100,000 a year.
Yeah.
Now, $80,000 a year ago, 30 years ago, was still a lot of money.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
What's that about $250,000 now?
It's probably about $250,000.
Yeah.
But still, they never made over $100,000. So the first thing you do, you have to make good income, but it doesn't have.
You say you got to make good income, so that means that you need to get some skills to pay the bills. That means that you need to set yourself up and strategize to make more money to get skills. That means that you need to get education, and that means that you got to be strategic in what you're doing. So taking the right, if you going to school, taking the right classes, taking the right degree plan that pays the bill. You know what I'm saying? And then doing what with your money? Let's see what he's saying.
To be a great income. The second thing you have to do, and this is no matter what level you are on, whether you're making 100,000 or 5 million, live significantly below your means. Yep.
Did he say live significant below your means? He didn't say live within your means, live above your means. He said live significant under your means. So I think I was right about this. But anyway, let's let him play. Let's let him rock.
And then one of the reasons.
That's a big one. I messed up on that. I messed up on that one.
Well, I think most young people do.
Yeah. I'm so happy.
I did too.
I won't do it again now.
Yeah.
You got me once. What they say, get me once.
Yeah.
Shame on you. Get me. Well, how you know?
Yeah, I know what you mean. Get me once. Shame on. I can't remember.
Yeah, but hold on. Get me once.
Fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. That's what it means.
Shame on me. Get me twice. Shame. How? Get me
once.
once. Shame on you. Get me twice. Shame on me.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I ain't spinning the block with that one again.
Man.
Yeah.
Well, I think some of what we do now, a lot of young people or people who come into wealth quickly usually don't handle it well, unless they come from money.
Yep.
Many African Americans, because historically we haven't had the opportunity to manage wealth. Okay, and I mean historically, I'm talking about in the last 50 to 100 years. Okay, many of us did not inherit wealth. Many of us did not see our parents or hear our parents talking about stocks, bonds, mutual funds, or generational wealth. So when we find,
He said many of us haven't heard that, so that's why I get on here and talk about it. That's why I get on here and talk about wealth, because most of us talking about is getting to heaven. Time I start talking about money, like I said, I can have my family, we can talk about God, but time we start talking about money, oh man, it's like crickets. Everybody want to run away. I'll call you later. That's in a lot of households. And that's why we keep going that same cycle, losing, forget generation wealth. We can't even get $20,000, leave something to our kids. We can't even bury ourselves. But what we doing is, our family going out on vacations, showing it off, the cars, all this stuff we show them, but we can't leave nothing. We just want to continue, and there's nothing wrong with having fun. But do you have something put up? You got to go on vacation and come back to hell. You got to go on vacation, and then you need a vacation when you come out, and you still say, because I'm going to say, when I go on a vacation, I come back tired. I want to take a couple days off. Now I got to come and deal with that's when I left. See, if you're living under your means and you're doing these things, what he's saying, you can go on your vacation and come back and be cool. You ain't even paycheck to paycheck. See, we're not even talking about, they say 70% of people living paycheck to paycheck. I'm talking about living under your means and within your means. Can we get to that part? Either way they go, but I'm saying the best one is living under your means and having a plan. So that's what we're talking about. The man saying that part right there. Let's go.
coming to that, we don't have a framework. We don't have, the language and certainly not the discipline to be able to do sometimes the right things with our money.
It takes discipline. It takes sacrifice. It takes responsibility. These are things that we're not having. Discipline, sacrifice, and responsibility. It don't say nothing about you got to be a great A+ math student, that you need an economic degree. Discipline, sacrifice. That's it. Patience, time. These are things that it take, and we don't know nothing about. And all of us want to get a million. We want to be millionaires. We want to be this, and we don't know how to handle money because we don't have the education. And it don't take that much. But we've been bombarded with so much information that we don't know what, because we done lied to ourselves. We done messed up money. Like dude said, we all done messed up money. And once I can't go, I'm just going to leave it like that. We're not willing to go out and say, let me make a change. Matter of fact, if I can't let my kids walk out the door like I did. Don't let my kids walk out this door making the same mistakes I did. That's generation wealth right there. Just giving the information. Don't let my kids go run up debt. Don't let my kids get the income tax front and blow it. Don't let my kids just take all these trips and don't have nothing. Don't let my kids blow this. They not putting nothing in my grandkids. Grandkids set up money. It's things, that vehicles that we can be put in early to help your children. To help your children. But we seen our own kids go out there and they go out the door just like and they said, oh, because they got the shoes, they got the clothes, they got the hair, they take the trips, they got the car, and it ain't gonna last. Because all it takes is them jobs to lay you off. Rent start going up, but they're gonna talk about it. I'm gonna stop talking. Let me let them talk.
So what do? We overspend.
Yeah.
And that's what I did too my first year. So you have to live significantly below your means.
Yeah.
And then you take the difference, the third thing, and you invest it in something that will grow in value. Okay? Like
something that will grow in value. Not going on a vacation, not buying a car, not getting your hat, not all this stuff, not no tennis shoes, not no clothes, something that will grow. Something that will be working as you working is working for you. That's all the man is saying. I know. And again, if I was talking about the Most High praying and talking about Jesus Christ and all that, and I be preaching, everybody be on here. But when we start talking about money, it's embarrassing. I know. I've been there. But we just trying to fix it. We trying to get better. We trying to get the understanding, trying to get the knowledge. Simple little fixes, man. Let the man cook, Keith.
Stock market, like real estate. And you do that over time, which is the fourth thing. People like you, man, people in their 30s and 40s, it's not hard to become a millionaire by the time you're 60. And by the way, 50 and 60 gets here really quick.
Fast.
Yeah, man, especially when you're raising kids and you're doing business and all that. But the bottom line, my biggest regret is that I should have been a little bit more aggressive from an investing standpoint when I was around 30, 35 years old.
Why weren't you aggressive?
Because I wanted to buy stuff, and I was making a lot of money. And I fell into the trap that a lot of young people fall into. And that is me caring more about looking wealthy than being wealthy.
There you go right there. Most people care about looking wealthy than being wealthy because they don't believe they can be wealthy. So what they do, they go buy all the stuff and look like they are. And they ain't got nothing, man. About a whole bunch of things. That man just said if you between 30 and 40, you become a millionaire when you turn 60. But he just said too, if I was more aggressive, this man back in the day, 30 years ago, he was a millionaire. He became a millionaire. And he still said, man, I wish I was more aggressive. I wish I was putting more money to work for me. So like I tell my son, the best person to take care of the old you is the young you. That means put money towards your future. Put it in the vehicle to put more money in your future, to work for you, so you can work less when you get older. But what we do in our community, we go out there, we take the trips, but you can't afford the trips. You take the stuff, you go out there, spend your money, you get the cars, but you can't afford the insurance, the car and all that, and you just keep creeping and keep creeping. And next thing you know, now then you wonder when lose your job or something happens, you're on there crying, talking about, I don't know why I can't make it, and all this, when you ain't prepared nothing. You ain't put no protection around you. You didn't prepare for this because storms gonna come. Then you on your knees in the closet talking to the Most High. The Most High say, I already gave you everything. Now what you want to get up? Let's get up. You heard both of them. Those two and me, all three of us say we messed up money. But we all three said we ain't going to do it again. We all three were covered. So now, what you do? Let's teach somebody else so they don't have to go through what we go through. Man, you know, them kids, all this stuff, the kids going to prom, spending money on the prom and the graduation and all. The parents spent it. Now they go out there, they out there going on vacation, you're spending all their future money. But you can't tell people about their money. It ain't about that. I'm trying to say the old them. It ain't for the young. I'm trying to talk to the old them, inside the young them to talk to them, man, listen, the old you going to be mad at you. You got a lot of old people right now that's mad at their young self. But when you know you're going to recover, when you have a plan, just like say I tell my son, he's 20 years old, I say, dude, look, we already started at 18. By 30, you can sit back. I got to get you, I need this amount of money in your retirement thing by when you reach 30. It's a plan of action. We don't even plan for it. Wealth management, that's what it's called. Managing your wealth, managing your funds, managing your income, managing your future. That's what we need to learn, man. But let me let the dudes cook.
Now, I'm not saying you can't look wealthy and be wealthy. I'm saying that if you concentrate on looking wealthy, you will hurt your chances of being wealthy. So in my early 30s, I was more concerned about looking wealthy.
Yeah.
And I wish I had not been that concerned.
Yeah.
By the time I got in my 40s, maybe my mid 40s, I didn't really care as much about what people thought of me.
Yeah.
I mean, I still like nice stuff, but coming into money early.
He said, I didn't care. When you start getting older, boy, that when it start closing, you start, oh man, I need to, your heart start racing, medical, and you start thinking different. See, who can take care of the old you? The young you take care of the old you. I said all the time, the Most High, when the Egyptians got it, they're going to the promised land, it took them 40 years, he let all the old people die off. Because they were teaching the young people the wrong thing. I'm trying to live long so I can teach the young people. I'm trying to teach my kids, my nieces, my nephews, any of your kids, to teach them, hey man, the young you need to take care of the old you. Not your kids. Not the system. You can take care of the old you. But it starts now. Stop worrying about them people going on Instagram and looking at what they doing. I'm telling you, spending their money. Stop worrying about that. Stop worrying about that. Take care of you, man. That's what you got to do. Uh-oh. Okay, I missed my thing. But that's it. Living under your means. But let me finish, then we get done and get off here.
20-something and 30-something, because I see it now, even in your generation and in the young generation. It's like, man, they're doing the same thing that we did.
Telling you.
Yeah.
I now, right, I see these young kids, and I say young, I'm 37, but I see 20, as soon as they hit the money, they go get the new Lambo, they go get off. I literally slow down.
Yeah, man, they need to
slow down.
Yeah.
Also, make sure you can make that type of money for a year, a couple years first, because you might get a good year, then I know the game, you get an apartment for $3,000, then that now turn to $10,000.
Yeah.
You get a car for $3,000, then you get another one for $3,000. Then your living style. Now you at $30,000 a month on your personal living, which add up.
It adds up, man.
Fast.
So that's a mistake a lot of people make. The more money we make, the more money we spend.
Yeah.
So, and I do too. I learned it, but
well, you had a book out now.
The more money we make, the more money we spend. The more money we make, the more money. And I'm serious, man. Listen to me. I'm serious. Let me get off here. The more money I make, the more money I'm gonna put in investment. I'm gonna put in a vehicle so it's gonna make me more money. I don't give a fuck. I don't care if somebody give me $100, $200. I'm gonna put that thing to work. Imagine if I'm getting $2,000. What I'm doing with $2,000. I'm gonna put it to work. Why I'm gonna give the bank, the credit card company, the car note people all this interest when I can be getting the interest myself? I can be getting 15 to 20, from 10 to 15 to 20, 30% interest on my money, gains on my money, instead of giving it to somebody else. And that's just for me living under my means. That's for me being disciplined. That's for me being sacrificed. That's for me stop looking to my left and right and make a decision. Get in a vehicle and drive that vehicle down the way and wait and be patient. But it takes starting living under your means. And we don't want to live on our means. We think living on our means is doing we being poor, we survive. No, that's not, man. That's being smart. What you doing with your means? That's what it means. What are you doing with it? Where you putting it at? You can't be putting it in a mattress. No. You put up a certain amount. Yeah, we got that. We ain't gonna go over that today. But you put up a certain amount. But after that, man, you need to be putting that money to work. You need to be putting in some different vehicles. And I don't think we know. Especially young people, we all saying the same thing. They just talking about that. You see the young people doing it? That's why I'm talking, because I see the young people doing it. I don't just see young people doing it, I see their parents doing it. And you ain't having no conversation about money. I'm telling you, you're not sitting there having a conversation about money because you don't understand money. And somebody get on and tell you, then you don't like how, well, I don't like how you said that, Keith. You know, you need to be a little more passionate about it, a little more understanding. Lower your tone. Take that bass out your butt. No, sometimes you need to be slapped in the face. He was talking about that. Go listen to that video, to the link they doing. I did personal development, and I did. I forgot what it's called, but I got it in my description. But go check it out, man. You got to get serious about what's going on with your life, man. You want to change, and like I said, if you don't want to change, don't let your kids walk out the door like you walked out the door. It's time to get right, man. It's time to have a plan. We're going to go over, like I said, we're going to talk about budgets. We're going to talk about certain ways to set up your 401k. We're going to get into all that stuff, but it's time to get together and work it, man. But living under your means, let's put it together. Living within your means. I lived under my means to live within my means. But to me, I don't know. I'm going to live under my means because I'm live within my means. It's to the point now that I'm living within my means because I have no debt. Excuse me. And my money's working for me. So that's within my means. It's working for me, and my money's coming back paying me. So the money that pays me on my assets and things that I make, that's what I use to go get things. But see, I'm so focused now. My kids are focused. My wife is focused. There's a bigger picture to this. And somebody else might say, man, y'all cheap. Why don't y'all go help for y'all live? You don't know my vision. You don't know our plan. Yeah, I can die. I can die tomorrow. We all can die. That's the blessing. I tell you to be, do, and have. Be fruitful, do, multiply, have dominion. That's it. That's the blessing that he woke me up to give me the ability to be better than I was yesterday. Do more than I did yesterday. Have more than I did yesterday. That's it. All praise to the Most High and give it all to him. Let him lead me. And if it's his will for me to leave here, it's his will. But I'm going to leave something for somebody for mine. Because I don't want them to walk out the door like that. I want to leave them something and give an advance to get them. So that's it, man. That's all. Living under means to do what's your plan. But we'll talk about vision and plan next time. But check us out. Personal development, man. Take a lot of this is development. Personal development, world premiere on the streets. I got the link. Go check us out. We talked about getting the personal development. I'm talking about finances, talking about the financial journey. And that's what we're talking about. These guys was talking about that. Other vehicles that can use. Also, I think I'm going to give me a show. I'm going to bring my homegirl Tawana on. She got all kind of insurance, health plans. Man, I'm telling you, she's doing some big things. Tawana Gales, I think I put a link in, I shared a thing on my Facebook page. But that's it, man. That's it. Living under your means. That's what it is. You got the definition. Go back and play this. Share this, please. Share this with somebody, with your young people. That's what I'm trying to get to, man. Them young people. And get them and get their mind right so they stay out your pocket. See, if you teach your young people, they'll stay out your pocket. That's again, I tell my kids all I'm trying to get you out of my pocket. Everything I'm giving, everything to you, it's time for you to get out of my pocket and go so you don't have to come back and ask me nothing. We trying to build the young you, taking care of the old you. You know what I'm saying? So you can be taking care of the situation. Now, my grandkids, see that generation right there, now you can teach, I want you to teach my grandkids and their kids, I want you to teach and keep it going. Teach them, manage money and lack of information, lack of knowledge. That's the problem. My people pass for lack of knowledge. I want to pass the knowledge on. That's right there. That's more powerful than money. So living under your means, enjoy your trip. I'm not telling you not to enjoy yourself, but I'm telling you, I know, I see it. You wasteful. We wasteful. If you going on these proms and all that stuff, you spend all that money, that was wasteful. I don't care what you say, to go out there, just graduate high school. Let me say this to you. Get mad at me. I tell my kids, you graduate high school, another person will get a GED. It's the same thing. Somebody can drop out of school, 19th grade, and then go get a GED, and you graduate high school, and at the end of the day, both of y'all, they go start a business or do the things right with their money, and you graduate high school and go to and drop out of whatever, and they go run right past you. It doesn't mean anything. What is your work ethic? What is the plan? You're supposed to graduate high school. You're supposed to. Now, I'm supposed to waste all my money when I could be making that money work for me? Okay. If you say so. And then y'all gonna be sitting out, the kids gonna be like, man, I wish my mom and daddy would have did something better for me, man. They should have took that money. They the parents, they should have known. That's what they saying, that's what they gonna say. That ain't my fault, you should have known better. Weren't you the parent? Then your kids, when they get older, I tell my wife, them kids get older, I tell my son, I say, when you get older, the boy, ain't nobody can take care of a grown person. Because what's going to happen is you're going to get older and older, and then you have problems, and then guess what, your mama going to want to love you more. I don't know what's wrong with that boy, he won't listen, I tried to teach him. You got to go. No direction. No discipline, no responsibility, no sacrifice, no nothing. No patience, no understanding. That's it. That's why I say, gotta get your mind right. My kids know, hey, we're gonna get your mind right or something. Our life gonna get it right. One way or the other, you're gonna get it right. Somebody gonna get it right. So why don't we do it now? Why don't we get it right now? I'm trying to get your mind right now. That's it, man. So, hey, thank y'all for listening. Share this. Living under your means. You see what it means. I gave you the definition. Live within your means. See, I ain't going to talk about living over your means, living without, living this. Hey, I know everybody living an abundant life. I know y'all making money. Y'all living good. I know everybody doing good. Hey, good morning. Thank y'all. Thank you. Hey, hit the like button when you come in. But I'm just saying, we trying to get abundant. And if you want to get abundant, you got to start somewhere. You got to start somewhere. Where you starting at? You start living above your means, you in trouble. It's not going to happen. They got the dude said he done dealt with millionaires. And he said from 100,000, 80,000 to 500 million. He didn't say, why would he say even the rich people? Because they're going to tax your ass. Excuse me, they're going to tax you. You got to learn, you got to understand taxes. Understand write-offs, it's so much. But you can just start basically by living under your means, getting a budget, having a plan, and deploying your money to go work for you. Put an armor protection around you, putting 3 to 6 months in savings that you can put up in a high yield savings account, getting 4% off of that. See your money working right there. That's another little percentage working. Over time, you saving your money. You want to get a home. You want to get out of debt. See, these are things. You're preparing yourself for a future. Taking care of old you. Building something. You're creating something. Building something. Then when you get a certain amount of money, you got it up. You know, hey, I want to go to start a business. Oh, I want to. See, when you have more money, money bring the power, and the power bring the control. How you want to control your life? Again, I know the Most High always there, but He gave the ability to you. You get the money. You get the power, you get control. And that's what he's talking about. Living under your means, control your destiny. Control the flow of your money. Control the flow, currency of your money. That's what it's about. So go check me out. Again, this show is brought to you by V. Griffin Cleaning. You need any cleaning in the Dallas Metroplex, man, V. Griffin Cleaners. You know what I'm saying? Go check my boy out. I'm going to get the information. You can hit me up. I get the information. You need some cleaner, make ready, apartments, houses, anything you need. V. Griffin Cleaners is available. Also, neighborhood guys. You need some lawn service in the Dallas Metroplex and our surrounding neighborhood guys. Come out there, lawn service, any house stuff away. The neighborhood guys. Hit your board. You know what I'm saying? I get you in contact with them. We're going to be talking about that. We're going to be starting promoting businesses around here, man. Promoting people business around here. This is a business channel. Business, man. That's what we're talking about. Business. So let's get our money together. Let's get our money. Let's start living on our means and start putting your money. Because the stock market been great. Man, I'm not giving no investment advice, but you can take your money and just put it in the S&P 500. Daily cost average. Every week I'm putting money in. Every week my kids putting money in the index fund. Every week I got my granddaughter. Every week. Like I said, I don't care if it's $50 or $100, $25. Put it in. Put it in. Put it in. Hey, that need to work for me. I need to make it work. And I'm going to have patience. Put it in. I'm telling you. You heard what he said. If you put your... Oh, damn. I hate when I do that. It scared the shit out of me. He hit me up. And my cousin Walter. That got me now. But that was him. That's what we about. Putting that money in, working it, making that money work for you for the future. For the future. You want to put your kids in education. I don't care. Listen to me. You can go ahead and get the degrees, they can get the money, they can get all that stuff, but if they don't know what to do with the money, they don't know where to put the money, they can be a doctor, they got doctors that live on paycheck to paycheck, lawyers live on paycheck to paycheck. If you don't know how to deploy that money and what vehicle to put it in, it ain't going to be, you just going to look good. And then you're going to crash. I done seen it, I've been around them. I've been around meet people making thousands, millions of dollars, been around them. And I hear their stories. Thank you, Most High. blessing me to be around to see it. So I'll come here and tell you and try to pour this into someone. I'm trying to fill your cup up with information. That's all. And if you want to get out your situation, you can, but it's going to take you looking at a 5-minute video and wondering why somebody's can't. It ain't going to work that way. It's not going to work. I'm saying it's going to take some development. It's going to take you getting up early, changing your habits, changing the way you do. I used to smoke. Man, I seen how much I was spending. When I sit down and look, I say, oh, no, but hey, I got Most High to help me stop that. Taking too much of my money. When I could be taking that money. When you learn how, man, listen to me. When you learn how this money game really works, he said the money game too. It is, man. When you learn how this money game works, man, that's your freedom, bro. That's your peace. The Most High already gave you everything. But you ain't living under your means. You're not being grateful and thankful for what you have. I thank him. All praises to him because he gave me the information. He sent the people that all I had to do open, humble myself, and listen. But most people don't want, this is the way I've been doing it. I don't trust the government. They took this, all that blaming and victiming. That shit ain't working. It ain't. So let's get together. Again, work on that. Living under your means. Go back and listen to it. What's the difference between living under your means and living within your means? Go see. And then what do you do? Deploy. And a lot of us living over our means. A lot of us living paycheck to paycheck. And we got to break that. And I'm saying if that's what you want to, but don't do that to your kids. Student loans killing our kids too. All these car notes, man. Man, I'm telling you, it's a way. It's a different way. And we got to learn a different way because time is changing. Time is getting harder. Times are getting harder. Things are getting expensive. Hey, but the people got people that ain't worried about those things getting expensive. Not. They trying to figure out a way how to go get more money. More money bring power. More money bring more power. More power bring more control. And that's what you want. You want to control your destiny, control your way, control the way you live. That's what you want. You just want some control. And there's so many vehicles there, but you're going to take money to get you there. That's it. So y'all have a good day, man. Thank y'all. Good morning, everybody. Hit the like button. Give me a comment. Y'all share this. That's it. That's it. Thank y'all for listening. Again, thank you for the birthdays, man. The birthday wishes. I'm just overwhelmed in the birthday wishes. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Also, V. Griffin Cleaners. We do clean homes. Make ready. Them houses, you know, your houses, the home builders, y'all need some make ready. Y'all need a cleaners. V. Griffin Cleaner. I'm telling you. Apartments, houses, in the down and surrounding areas. Got people to come to you, give you an estimate. V. Griffin Cleaner. And also new neighborhood guys, lawn service. Neighborhood guy lawn service in the Dallas Metroplex, the surrounding area, cut your yard, house stuff. You know what I'm saying? They do a great job. We're going to get the information to you. We're going to get it. But I thank y'all for listening to me. I'm back. I took my hiatus. The Most High told me to shut up and sit down to get my body right, get my mind right. See, all of us got to get our mind right. So let's get our mind right together. Build our community together and get our mind right. Thank y'all, man. Y'all have a good one, man. See y'all. I'm about to head to the finish up at the gym. I went to the gym, but I got to go do. Got to go finish up. Got to go finish up. Thank y'all, bro.